Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena, Goblins vs. Gnomes edition. I've done well so far. My worst run has been 5 wins. Here I'm on the cusp, 2-1 with Paladin. The deck I think though is really good. I had a loss that in retrospect might have actually been my own fault. I was up against another Paladin. I chose to go for the face. Of course, ended up losing, so all the damage dealt to the face was useless, and it ended up being somewhat close, so if I had killed some more minions, instead of going for the face, I might have actually done better. Okay, this is a pretty bad opening hand, though. Yep, still is a bad opening hand. Good thing I'm second. I have more mulligans. The Owl and the Equality are not good early on, although they do cost 2 mana. And we get... This could turn around in a split second if I top-decked Dread Corsair, but right now it's looking pretty bleak. Oh my god, I actually got a Dread Corsair. Well, that's a little bit of good luck to start our Saturday morning. My opponent has a very slow start, nothing on turn 1 or turn 2. So we're expecting a strong continuation from her here. But yeah, this is pretty slick. If she doesn't have like a 3-mana minion that survives True Silver Champion, such as Scarlet Crusader or Harvest Golem, or maybe like the Spiders, although she would have played Spiders last turn if she had those, then I can kill it with True Silver, drop the Pirate, which is like a Grizzly basically, but I'm also getting a weapon. All with the help of this coin, so okay, could be a good game here, we'll see. And again, this is why I like to draft Dread Corsair when I have 1 or 2 when I have 2 or 3 True Silver Champions. I'll take them even if I just have 1, because it just makes a really big difference. Okay, so here I'm actually not going to use the coin at all, because she didn't give me anything to kill. I can play the Wolf Rider or this Berserker. So the Wolf Rider, if she pings it next turn, she would essentially achieve nothing on the turn. But I actually don't want that to happen. I actually want her to play a minion, is the thing. I want her to play a minion so that I can kill it with True Silver Champion and play my Pirate. Of course, if she plays a good minion like Ascension or a Yeti, that would suck. And she does have that, which is unfortunate. But again, I don't know. It's a tough call. Maybe I should have just played the Wolf Rider so the Wolf Rider would have been on the board. But really, what would have the Wolf Rider done here instead of this Berserker? Yeah, not much. Let's just go ahead and do this. We'll kill this thing. Trading my Berserker and a tick of the weapon for the privilege. We each get a spare part. Mine is +1 attack. That's fine. I think the worst one is probably like the one that's like return a minion to your hand. That's probably the worst one. Switching a minion's attack and health can be useful. The taunt one can be useful. They're all pretty decent. Oh man, Flame Cannon. Okay, so she kills it. So she's got a lot of removal here. Okay, well, let's check for Mirror Entity. Doubtful she'd actually play Mirror Entity here, because it will just die to my weapon. But okay, I guess she decided to do that in case I had like a 5-drop I wanted to play. Joke's on her, I didn't. And I could play this or the Recruit. The Recruit would take me up a card, but it's pingable. I'm going to do this. I actually want that extra power and health right now. I think it's worth it. So we'll see if these minions live. I could play Cult Master, plus the Whirling Blades. That would kill anything and let me throw some stuff away for cards. And she's going to give it Taunt, which is fine. She does get this 1/1 out of the deal, but I was going to kill this thing anyway, so the Taunt doesn't matter. Okay, interesting choice here. I could do Cult Master and throw these things at the Violet Teacher and kill it, or I could do Blessing of Kings. I think I'm going to go for the Blessing of Kings, and the reason for that is simply that I want to be able to kill that student too. And this is the prime time to do it. So we'll do that. We'll do this. And here definitely I'm going to make a Recruit, because we're coming up on Flame Strike and everything dies to Flame Strike right now. Let's see, if she plays Flame Strike, she'd have 4 cards to my, well, 4 coin and blades. She doesn't have Flame Strike though, she has a No Mission Mentor, which is good. Means she doesn't have a way of killing off this Sunfury Protector. And she gets a 3/5. Okay, now I think we gotta go for the Cult Master here. Whirling Blades, unfortunately, doesn't quite work for this. But let's see. I can. Okay, hang on. I can play the Cult Master, Whirling Blades on the Recruit to kill that thing, and then this thing unfortunately would live unless I gave it coin. No, I don't have to use the coin. I can do just Blessing of Might, or I could do Cult Master and Wolf Rider. Throw the Wolf Rider in for a card. Then I'd have to use a coin for Blessing of Might or Whirling Blades. But that seems worth it. Let's just win this game the fair way. I can't kill her, obviously she's at full health, but what we can do now is I can trade that in for a card. Trade that in for a card. Coin for Whirling Blades, so her Yeti really helped me here. Trade that in for a card, so I got 3 cards off a Cult Master. And hit for 6, so I've still got a 6/4, but she needs to kill the Cult Master first. If she had Flame Strike, she would have played it last turn, unless she top decked it off the Engineer or her card for the turn, so if one of these cards is in Flame Strike. Is that other one really Flame Strike? Is it really? No, it's a Tiger, okay. I was gonna say. Mirror Image. Well, I don't have a good way of dealing with that. God, this thing, I didn't even know I had that. Okay. Well, let's think about the situation here. I would like to kill off the Apprentice. Is that possible? Bonk bonk, yeah, it's possible. Nothing with Death Rattle, of course. This thing doesn't really help very much. Okay, so we're gonna play the Bluegill Warrior and the Stormwind Knight. How do I kill it? I think what I want to do actually is this. I want to use the Bluegill Warrior to kill the Apprentice. Recruit. I should not have clicked the Recruit because maybe the card I got would have been good. Hit her in the face. Pass the turn. So now the Tiger trades with the Protector. She still doesn't have Flame Strike unless it was top decked off the top, and I get a card off of it, and then I still have all this board. It's pretty bleak for her here. Alright, does she have a Cone of Cold? That would be very good for her right now. She doesn't, she just has a Frostwolf Warlord. Still no Death Rattle for this Scarlet Purifier to do work on. Alright. Let's think about this. Honestly, I have so much card advantage, I don't really need to be fancy here. I can just kill her stuff, and that's more than good enough. Just a question of how I want to do it. So, Blessing of Might plus the Recruit will kill that. The Stormwind Knight will kill that. No, I can use Hammer of Wrath to kill that. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can kill this this Frostwolf Warlord without having to trade my Sunfree Protector in. Well, I don't think there is a way to do it, though. Hammer of Wrath plus that. Blessing of Might is... Yeah, I'm just going to have to trade this into the Frostwolf Warlord. Can I actually kill her? Hang on. 6, 8, 9, 12, 15... 16, I can get her down to 2, but there's really no reason to do that. I can just be fine. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll go ahead and Hammer of Wrath first, I guess. Hammer of Wrath. I think this is actually the correct thing to Hammer of Wrath, counterintuitive as that is, because I use then that, like that, this, like that, hit her like that, play that, recruit, and pass the turn. Okay, I think I did the right call there. Hammer of Wrathing a 1 toughness minion when you have a Recruit out feels weird, but with the Blessing of Might I think it made sense. The Recruit is actually nice here because if she pings it, she's not getting rid of the Divine Shield, which is good. Alright, that is obviously not a big deal in the slightest. She likes to get rid of the Divine Shield, which is a sensible move, but it has its trade-offs. Can I kill her? 2, 4, 5, plus 8 is 13. Yeah, not quite. 14. We'll just play L Beefcake here. Do that, that, and sure, let's play this thing. 1/4 with Charge and Taunt. It doesn't seem very good, but if you can give it even a +1 attack, it becomes incredibly good. 2/4 with Taunt and Charge for 3 mana is ridiculous. Okay, I think I can just kill her now. I'm gonna hit that Stormwind Champion. I'm not gonna count either. But I'm just pretty darn sure that I've got the kill. Yes, I do. Okay, that was a good start. Good start to the game. I was gonna say good start to the day. Definitely not a good start to the day. This day has been terrible. But good start to the run. Good start to the video. Alright. So yeah, that deck performed very well there. Granted, the Mage could have done really well if she had Flame Strike. Well, no. She would have hung on if she had Flame Strike. She would have used it back when I had like the 6/4 and then the Recruit and something else. I still would have been ahead on cards. Cult Masters just were dank. Arhesis? What is that? I don't know, but we got a Shielded Minibot. Of course, Priests have one of the best answers to the game to Shielded Minibot. In fact, I think it's the best answer. Shadow Word Pain will kill it through the Divine Shield. I don't think there's anything in the game better than that for killing a shielded mini-bot. We have a curve, 2, 3, 4. The 2 is very good. The 3 is mediocre. A 4, 3 for 3, I'm just not a big fan of those things. Just not a big fan. I think that they die to, 3 2s for 2 and Frostbolt and things like that. Granted, Priest does have a bit of a tough time killing a 4 3 for 3, but he's got, time to play things out. So he played a coin to get this Puddle Stomper out, which suggests, if he knows what he's doing, that he's going to have another minion here. In general, I think it's a mistake to coin something on turn 1 if you don't have anything planned for turn 2, especially as Priest, because your hero really doesn't do anything. And he does have Shadow Word Pain, so that worked out pretty swimmingly for him. Now you got to kill my really good creature, and I don't really want to play the Purifier at all. So we're going to play the Sun Fairy Protector instead, because it dies to the Puddle Stomper just as well as the Purifier does. And it is, a less valuable creature. Oh, Velen's Chosen. Good card. Luckily, I'm hanging in here because I've got True Silver Champion, and that will kill it off. But this is not a great start. I'm not gonna save up for Bomb Lobber because there's a chance he would actually heal this up, and then Bomb Lobber wouldn't get the job done. So we'll just kill that. So I'm not behind because he did put 2 eggs in 1 basket, and then I used a tick of a weapon and a creature to kill it. So I'm technically a little bit ahead there. He's got 5 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. Mechanical Yeti, pretty good card. I'll have to use Bomb Lobber and True Silver to kill it. And I think I will, well, I gotta think. I could also use Storm of Night and True Silver to kill it. Save the Bomb Lobber for something else. Bomb Lobber costs more. It would be, I'd have a 3/3 and no weapon versus a 2/1 and no weapon, so it's definitely a price to be paid. But then I keep this and I can damage something else. All right, let's think. This costs more mana, so I'm getting more mana out of my hand. When in doubt, do the thing that costs more mana. Actually, hold on a minute. Whoa! Oh, I almost missed the best move. The best move is the Scarlet Purifier. Epic Battle Cry here. So it deals damage to that, and then I can actually just kill it. Wow. Alright, good thing I noticed that. That was definitely the right play. Got the Rusty Horn, which is fine. Sometimes taunt is all you need. Like the Beatles sang, all you need is taunt. Do. Alright, so that was good. Now he's got a mechanical part in 5 cards. I have a mechanical part in 6. I'll count the Recruit as a card, plus an extra card coming, plus more card advantage with this, and this. These are all actually potential sources of card advantage, so I'm in good shape. He needs to drop big minions and big minions, big minions. Okay, so he doesn't drop a big minion. He kills my thing off. He plays the Infiltrator. Is it worth using a Bomb Lobber on that? Oh, boy. Well, okay, it's not, because I can just play the Knife Juggler. And I have a 50-50 chance at killing this thing off. If I had another small minion, I would take the extra chance. But here we'll just play that off. If it doesn't kill it, he'll kill my Knife Juggler with it. So good for him. But I'm still in really good shape because after he kills the Knife Juggler with this Infiltrator, I'm still doing good on cards, doing well on cards, and I've got more card advantage with these two. Hammer of Wrath is a nice follow-up to Bomb Lobber because you can like finish off anything the Bomb Lobber chooses to hit. Alright. Well, we got a pretty good counter to this situation. Ooh, okay. Well, I was thinking of playing the Bomb Lobber and using the Recruit to kill it, but I'm wondering about Cult Master now. Cult Master, granted, I couldn't actually kill this unless I threw a Hammer of Wrath at it, and then even then the Recruit wouldn't finish it off. I could do Cult Master Equality, but why do that now? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the Bomb Lobber. This is totally fine. So I'll throw away the Recruit, get my other mechanical part, return a friendly minion to your hand, not the greatest. But it could be handy. I mean, I guess I do have this Bomb Lobber here, so being able to replay that might be nice if it survives the turn. He's got, I think, both of his mechanical parts. I don't think he's used a mechanical part yet. He has a Bomb Lobber himself. It hits my Recruit, so that's lucky. But then again, he got lucky that I missed his Worgen Infiltrator with my Knife Juggler, so I'd say that that's even Stevens so far. He's going to return it to his hand. Okay, so he's got the same trick that I have. And that means I know that there's going to be Bomb Lobbins coming my way. Alright. I think definitely this turn I want to make a Recruit. The question is, do I wait for True Silver to get this for free, or do I play the Cult Master? Cult Master dies to Holy Nova, but these guys don't. I don't think you'd want to play a Holy Nova. Bomb Lobber then would have a 1 in 4 chance of killing Cult Master, but if it hits anything else, well, if it hits the Recruit, I get a card. If it hits this, it doesn't die, but that's good. If it hits this, I get a card. I think because I'm already ahead on cards, I'm actually just going to play the Cult Master here as like a kind of preemptive thing so that the opponent has to kill it before doing anything else. If he wastes a Holy Nova just to kill a Recruit and a Cult Master, that's a win. And then he only has 3 mana left over. He's going to Holy Smite it though. That's a pretty good answer. Ah, now he can play the Bomb Lobber. Shoot. Well, no, he chooses not to play Bomb Lobber. He chooses to play a Dark Cultist instead because he wants to give it stealth. Alright, I'm not exactly sure I understand what the reasoning for that is. I think if I were him, I would have just played Bomb Lobber. Sure, if it hits a Recruit, that's really bad, but, I mean, you will always attack first. Okay, then do your tricks. I think he should have just played the Bomb Lobber, taken his odds, 2/3 odds of hitting something decent. Seems good to me. Okay, so we kill that, waste the Battle Cry, or the Death Rattle, blah blah blah, run that in. No real reason to give anything taunt just yet. This is actually pretty decent fodder for the Pyromancer. I'm hoping not to have to do that because I've got these Recruits that'll die, but it's worth a shot. So here's the Bomb Lobber. This time, really nothing was good for him. If it hits this, it lives. If it hits these two, it's waste. Only this would have been good. There's a Northshire Cleric. I assume he's got some kind of follow-up plan for this, otherwise the Northshire is just going to die. No? Okay. This is looking really good for me. I'm going to play the Archmage. I don't actually need the spell damage, but I just want to get a big minion out. Oh, of course I should have done this first. Always draw cards first. Well, whatever. Okay, so we're going to do that and think. If I use the Bomb Lobber to kill this Northshire Cleric, then everything's going to die off to Holy Nova. So I'm going to do it anyway because it's greedy, but I think he would have played Holy Nova before if he had it. And if he does do a Holy Nova, that's like his entire turn. I've still got this 4/7 minion that's difficult for him to deal with. And I've got more minions on the way. So I think I'm okay. If he mind controls this, I'll have to use equality, but it's okay because everything's at 1 health anyway. He does seem to have the mind control for it. No, it's a Holy Fire. Well, that's not nearly as good as mind control because this thing is still alive. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Very unfortunate. So everything's ready now to die to Holy Nova. Let's think about this. I'll play this because it, well, no. He's never going to get 4 minions out, so I'll play this. We're going to swing at his face. I'm thinking he's got to have a Holy Nova, otherwise that Holy Fire makes no real sense. We got a ton of damage on him, though. Even after Holy Nova, I've still got card advantage. And I also have this. Oh my gosh, he doesn't actually have a Holy Nova. Well, Mage didn't have Flame Strike, Priest didn't have Holy Nova. That's life, I guess. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 damage. Yep, he loses right here. I'm not going to bad manneredly do the True Silver pirate thing. Alright, solid game, although some choices that he made were weird. I got unlucky because the my Knife Juggler missed the Infiltrator. He got unlucky because his Bomb Lobber hit my Recruit. But then he played the Dark Cultist and gave it Stealth when he should have just played a Bomb Lobber and then saved the Cultist for later. I don't know if that would have made a difference. I was already pretty ahead by that point. I played the Cult Master out preemptively. I really forgot about Holy Smite. I was thinking of Holy Nova, but not Holy Smite. In light of the fact that priests have Holy Smite, I probably shouldn't have played the Cult Master like that. Okay, up against a Mage. Kisi the Mage, very annoying to be up against a Mage as a Paladin, because they can ping your Recruits even if you have taunts. And I got the True Silver Champion, so I'm going to keep this hand because I think this combo is just so good, it's like worth keeping, even if you don't play it until turn 4. This draft choice, I think there was like something decent I could have taken over this, but I specifically chose this to get chances of comboing with my True Silver Champions because I already knew I had 2 at that point. I think I picked up the 3rd one later, or I might have already had 3, I don't remember. The really tough decision now is whether I coin a 2-drop or whether I don't, so that I can play a 2-drop on turn 2 and then coin this thing out on turn 3. I think the correct answer is to coin out the 2-drop, and the reason for that is simply that if I play a 2-drop on turn 2 and then I coin into this combo on turn 3, I'm going to have another 2-drop left over in my hand, and I'm going to be possibly conceding board advantage, so I don't want to do that. I'd rather just get this guy's out. Man, now that it's been pointed out to me that this is Gilbin Stalker, I can't make myself say Goblin Stalker anymore. Lots of options here for what to play. I'm going to do the Stalker because it cannot be Frostbolted. I'm a really, really big fan of that. The price is that if she plays a 2-3, then she comes out ahead. She didn't. She played a 3-2, which is perfect, so I'm throwing this away for the Fairy Dragon. Oh, I could do a Bluegill Warrior. Let's see. If I play Bluegill Warrior, I end up with a 2-3. If I do the Knife Juggler and trade, I get a Knife Juggler. Well, I think the Knife Juggler is better to have out right now, so we'll trade this off. Pass the turn. So next turn, because I used the coin, I'm not going to be able to do this combo, but Knife Juggler will trade with a lot of different 3-drops. Ah, Unstable Portal. Oh my gosh. So the last time this got played against me, it didn't do anything. I don't think the mage ever played the minion that she got. This time I got lucky again. She just plays a Pint-Sized Summoner, which is getting off easy with Unstable Portal, for sure. Okay, the Knife Juggler hits the correct target. And now I'm hoping I can kill her creature with True Silver Champion and then play Dread Corsair. I cannot, of course. Of course. Every time the Water Elemental. Well, we're going to go ahead and do this and play my Pirate. I am just going to kill this Elemental right now. I could have let the Knife Juggler stick around and let the Elemental hit my Pirate, but honestly, I'd rather just have this Pirate. Oh, God, are you fucking kidding me? Another Elemental. That card annoys me so much. So we have to make a tough call here whether to put the Blessing on the Elemental or to put the Blessing on the Pirate. I think the correct move is honestly to put the Blessing on the Pirate because the Elemental is going to attack at most once anyway. Might as well get the card right now. I got a Sun Fury Protector, which is not particularly helpful here. So I'm going to make a Recruit and the Berserker. I unfreeze, so if the Elemental hits the Pirate, then I should be able to kill the Elemental with my weapon, but bad things can happen. She's got 6 mana here. I mean, lots of... Are you goddamn kidding me? Third Water Elemental. Man, this is just stupid. Not much you can do against this many Elementals. Okay, so I got a Cult Master. I got to think about this. I could throw the Berserker and the Recruit away to one of these and kill the Snow Chugger with my weapon. Is that worth it to get those cards, or should I just play a Sunwalker? I'm going to get the weapon, or the cards, excuse me. I think it's worth it to do that. No, it's freeze any character, so even killing this with my weapon also freezes me. Well, that sucks. Get another card. I think actually here I do want the, let's think. This would, I could do more damage with the hammer later, but this doesn't get pinged. Crap, I don't know. I don't know what the correct move is. I'm going to play this. I think I just need the power right now. I just need the power. So I get frozen again. Oh boy, this is scary. So I'm up cards. She's got 5 to my 6, soon to be 7. And I got card advantage here, but she is up to play, and she has this Elemental which can kill off either one of my creatures. So if she has a good turn here, she will sneak ahead. And she does have a really good turn. She can kill my Cult Master with the Elemental, or I guess with that. That's, either way is fine. And luckily she doesn't have anything else. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of a breather. I am going now... Oh my gosh. Okay. So Hammer of Wrath. Let me think. If I play the Bomb Lobber and hits the Elemental, this plus ping will kill the Lobber. If I play the Bomb Lobber and it hits that, then they'll trade. If I play Hammer of Wrath, I go up a card, but there's still this thing left over, and I can only play a minion that will just trade with this. So I might as well use this now. It hits the good minion. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to make a Recruit. This is a tactical Recruit here. If she pings the Recruit, she can't ping the Bomb Lobber. If she pings the Bomb Lobber, the Recruit stays, and I get an extra card for a time. I've got the Geomancer, which can make the Hammer of Wrath deal 4 damage. But again, if she has a good turn here, she's going to be in good shape. Okay, she can trade with the Bomb Lobber and then ping the Recruit. I assume that's all she's going to do. It's okay, though, because I can make the Geomancer, Hammer, go up a card, and still play another minion after that. Sunwalker sitting in my hand for a while, but that's okay. We're up a card. We're winning this the fair way here. Now, the Recruit can get pinged. This can't. I'm going to play this. If she wants to Flame Strike these 2 things to be 3 cards versus my 4, I'm okay with that. And if she doesn't Flame Strike, I don't want her to get a free kill. She goes up a card, which is actually good right now for her. The Arcanist, she's not going to play a Secret. So it's just a 3/3 for 5. Shows she's a bit desperate, which is good. Got a pretty good turn here. That's not going to do anything. We'll play the Wolf Rider. Kill off the Arcanist. Swingity, swingity, swing. And now, she can of course polymorph this. She hasn't had no reason to use polymorph for anything else, and she's been playing very slowly, so she probably does have polymorph, or at least a fireball. But if she polymorphs this, I get to keep the sheep. She has to ping that. She does have polymorph, but again, I get to keep the sheep. Could be good with equality, or just in general. A 1/1 is good sometimes. A humble sorcerer's apprentice. Okay, that's fine. We will play out, I think, our stuff. And get a kill on that apprentice. So she needs Flame Strike here. If she Flame Strikes, she'll have 3 cards to my 2, and then a weapon. And I'm not close enough to burning her out. Yeah, Flame Strike, and she's actually in the running to win this. Because of that Arcane Intellect, and of course the Polymorph for my Sunwalker. I do have some more. Oh, she just top decked it. I mean, she could have been holding on to one and played the recent one just to hide the fact that she just got it. Equality's pretty dead here. Recruit's not going to stick because she's got the ping. But I've got some more big minions in the deck. I hope I draw them. Alright, now I gotta wonder if it's worth hitting her in the face. I think it is. Because now I need 3 more damage to kill her. I do believe I have another Hammer of Wrath here. She would have played an Ooze if she had one instead of pinging my face. So I'm just going to play this True Sliver out. She's down to 3 health if I can keep hitting her. And I've got another Hammer of Wrath in here. I think that's my best chance because I'm now down cards. Okay, Spiteful Smith. I really wish I could have kept the Recruit on the table so Equality could have killed the Smith. Now, I know I said I lost a game earlier, perhaps because of the fact that I didn't, didn't kill my opponent's creatures. But I think that here it really is correct to hit her in the face, because I can't kill the Smith anyway. Now, I'm not going to play the Infantry, and the reason for that is that I still have Blessing of Kings in here, and I need a charge creature so that I can buff it with Blessing of Kings. I also have Blessing of Might. I mean, that's the damage I need to win this, so I want to keep this, especially if she plays like a taunt of some sort. I want to be able to equality the taunt and then use this to kill it. She doesn't have any taunts, which is good. Well, she had Flame Strike. How much more luck does she need? I got a couple of turns to find a win, and that is interesting. I could play equality and use this to kill something, but with Hammer of Wrath, Blessing of Might, and the fact that she has no taunts here, I really don't see the reason for that. Let's actually just go for the face. I think I'm going to play equality because it's not going to get any. Well, hang on. If he does top deck a taunt, I want to be able to play equality. If I equality now and play the Archmage, then like all the stuff will die, killing the Archmage. 2 of their things will have to die. Oh, it's a good question whether it's worth it to play equality here. I mean, if she top decks a taunt, I'm going to feel really bad about it. Yeah, I don't see any reason to give her that out. Let's just do this. I've got enough health to survive for a few more turns. So we're going to make a Recruit. She has to ping this. She has to throw a couple of things at this. These guys won't die to the Archmage. So they'll be left at 1 and 2 health. But then they're not hitting me. She's only hitting me for 3. She goes up another card, searching for an answer. I've got a Hammer of Wrath, Blessing of Might, Blessing of Kings in here. So at least 3 of the cards here win me the game. And I've got a few turns left to find an answer. She has a Reckless Rocketeer. Okay, she's going to go for the face. Ah, she's going to use it to trade the Archmage. Alright, so the equality would have been a total waste. Everything would have been at 1 health, but this thing would have still died without killing any of her things. So I made a good choice. She kills the Recruit, because she spent all of her mana doing that. Alright, she has 2, 3, 5, plus 8 is 13, and then with Fireball she'd win. Luckily, these 2 chargers deal just enough damage to kill her. That was close. That was very close. Closer than I would have liked. But I think that the game was going pretty equally. My True Silver Dread Corsair combo wasn't that mind-blowing because she played 3 Water Elementals in a row. Let's just talk about that. She played 3 Water Elementals in a row, so I'm gonna not give myself any demerits for top decking the win. And she also had a Flame Strike top decked when she needed it. So anyway, I think that was a pretty fair win for me. All right, up against a Priest again. Generally, I'm fine being Paladin versus Priest. Here we have a little bit of an underwhelming opening hand. We got to mulligan these 4s because as good as they are, I can't afford to just play this on turn 2 and nothing on turn 3. We have the Corsair and a Blessing, so I trade 2 4s for 2 other 4s and a third 4. Okay, this is probably like the worst hand I've had in this run. Greetings. Someone usually says greetings if they're in a good mood because they're going to play something. Okay, Mind Visions. These are all decent cards. The Corsair would be the worst thing for him to pick up. Blessing of Kings and Hammer of Wrath would be, I think, the best. The Blessing, I mean, just the fact that he might have it signals to me that I've got to make sure that I don't let him keep creatures. 4, 4, 4, 4. Ah, turn 3 is going to be painful. Mad Bomber. Oh god, please don't kill my Pyromancer. Okay, doesn't kill the Pyromancer, thankfully, so I can just do the trade. Owl is not worth playing, so we'll kill that off. And now I'm ready to actually play some cards, but I don't have True Silver here. We'll see. I might actually just end up Blessing of Kingsing the Recruit to kill whatever he plays. He does still have the coin, because he Mind Vision, Mad Bomber still has the coin. Oh, it's going to be close. That's a slow start that I had. I'm now getting in the swing of things, and he had a sort of slow start as well. So, I think it's okay. Kakatsun. I keep wanting to say that that's Kakatsun. Kaka being poo. But it's not that. It's Kakatsun. Okay, well, anyway, I think he's not actually being slow. I think he's legitimately thinking here. I just get that sense, because he played his first couple turns pretty fast, and this is a tricky thing. It's so annoying, the Paladin's hero ability. It's not worth spending any resources to kill it. I bet he's got removal, and he was wondering whether or not to use it on this recruit. That's what my guess is. Quality's not that great. So Blessing of Kings on this, I think I'd rather save that for later. I've got 3 True Silver, so I don't want to save that too. We'll play the Stormwind Knight. It's, of course, vulnerable to Shadow Word Pain. It sucks losing a 4-drop to Shadow Word Pain, but this also died to Shadow Word Pain and also cost 4 mana, so I might as well just live with it. Shadow Word Pain. Shadow Word Pain. Shadow Word Pain. Pippity pain, pain, pippity pain. Shadow Word, pippity pain. No, more healing. Wow, this guy is glacially slow start. Nothing on turn 3 or turn 4. Wow. Alright, what I'm going to do here is play the Blessing of Wisdom on the Recruit so that he has to use some removal on it. And I don't mind cycling for a card because I wasn't going to spend all the mana anyway. Alright, Bomb Lobber's good safety card here. I can play Blessing of Kings. He's probably got a Shadow Word Death in there. Let's save the Blessing, get another Recruit out, and just pass the turn. I mean, if he's not doing anything, I don't see the reason to do anything myself. So he's got 9 cards, full hand, presumably with lots of fatties. He's got an Owl to answer the Recruit. Okay, that'll take him down a card, though. So I'll kill the Owl now with my Recruit. He must have some kind of crazy hand of gigantic creatures. And I'm ready to kill things with Equality and Blessing and Hammer even to a lesser degree. I'm ready to kill things. Alright, Velen's chosen, giving him a 4-5. So it's like a Chillwind Yeti with 2 cards. It's not actually that great. Okay, here we have a pretty easy move. Bomb Lobber could have been used, but I'd rather just kill the Owl like this. And then I get a free Dread Corsair. And the deal. If I weren't getting the free Corsair, maybe I would have played Bomb Lobber, but getting the Corsair for free and a Recruit and killing that off and having a weapon in hand seem like all pretty good reasons. Holy Nova's terrible here. If he has big minions, this stuff will take care of it. He needs crazy stuff like Mind Control Tech. Well, that's a start, I guess. To get back in this. I guess he had the Ooze the whole time. He was just saving it in case I played a weapon. Maybe that's what he was thinking about for so long, is it worth it to play the Ooze? And it was a Blessing of Kings that he had stolen from me. Okay. Well, we have a variety of options now. I can do the Bomb Lobber, and there were 2 Recruits. I can do Hammer of Wrath. That leaves him with 3, though. I'd have to use the Pirate. Not a fan of that. I could do Blessing of Kings on this. It would become a 6-11, go down to a 6-4, and kill it that way. I could, of course, also silence it, and then just kill it with the Stormwind Knight. I mean, there's a lot of options here. I think I want to save the silence for later, in case he plays taunts, like a Sunwalker, for example. So the question is whether to use the Bomb Lobber or the Blessing. Let's go over the Blessing. If he wants to Shadow Word Death, that's fine. Why did I say 4-11? It was a 4-9, not a 4-11. If he wants to Shadow Word Death this thing or Holy Smite it, that's okay. Holy Nova would kill the Recruits in this thing and leaving these guys alive, which is okay as well. Soul Priest? Okay, so he's going to burn the Unbeliever, which is fine. I can use the Bomb Lobber. Man, this deck has a lot of removal, I feel, for a Paladin deck. Especially one that doesn't have Consecration. So we Bomb Lobber that. Trade a Recruit. Play another Recruit. Hit for 8 damage, which is pretty good because he's down to 10 health now. It's weird, he's playing really slowly, like he has a handful of fatties, but then he keeps on not actually doing anything very impressive. Maybe it's because he knows that playing a big fatty isn't going to save him when he's so behind on the board. Alright, well, this is what I was saving my owl for, and he finally uses the coin, okay. He plays Dark Cultist, okay, no big deal. So here I actually need to think, can I kill him maybe? 4, 7, oh, I can definitely kill him. I don't even need to do anything fancy. Here's the owl. Doopity-doo, doopity-doo, doo-doo-doo. Bonk. Alright, that was a solid-ass win. I had a slow start, but he had an even worse start, and I just had so many answers between True Silver and Bomb Lobber and Charge Creatures and Blessing of Kings. Really wasn't very close, and I'm at 6-1, just cruising here from 2-1 up to 6-1. 10 minutes left in this video. Might be able to squeeze 2 games in here and go a little long. And I just want to make it to 7 wins, really. That's it. Just don't want to lose the next 2. That's all I care about right now. Let's see who our next opponent is. Hopefully not a mage. It's a druid. Alright, well, Hellfire the Druid here is always a tough opponent. Not because I know him personally, but because druids can kill the recruits. Granted, you can protect your recruits with taunt, but druids, I think, are just always a tough matchup. Okay, so we have a Berserker for turn 2, and this for turn 3, maybe? Is this really... I just don't know what minions, like, this kills that are really that great. I guess it kills Loot Hoarders, but then it gets a card. It damages Harvest Golems, but it doesn't matter. I don't know, it doesn't seem like this... I'm not that excited about this card. Of course, having said that, it did, you know, like, win me a game. Alright, we're going to play the Stalker. It's like my favorite thing to play on turn 2. I had a bunch of options, as you can see, but I couldn't kill this right away. And this is the surest way I have of killing it. So does he have a 4-drop? Or sorry, a 3-drop? And he does. Oh, that's unfortunate. So now my opponent's definitely ahead. I could play the Knife Juggler, which will trade with this, just as well as the Scarlet Purifier will. Forfeits the Knife Juggler ever being used this game. But I'm going to do it. I think it's the right move. So I'm going to try to trade with this Pint-Sized Summoner. Now you can play a 4-drop. Wow, that Pint-Sized Summoner ended up being pretty good. Oh, damn. Well, if I had been the second player, I could have coined out a 2-drop and been ready to kill this on turn 2. He doesn't have a 4-drop, but he does have a couple of 2s. The spider will get killed by this. I'm not even sure that's a good thing, honestly. Don't let me trigger Mind Control attack. You know what? Let's just frickin' do this. Bong. So, kill that. Now I can play a Druid of the Claw with this Pint-Sized Summoner who's still alive. But, yeah, it just sucks. I'll kill it with the Knife Juggler, I guess, but that's all I can do. Is he going to swipe it? Okay, so swiping on that. It's okay. I'm still very behind here. Very, very behind. Just tragically behind. But we'll do our best here to make things right. Okay, so I could pop the spider now. And then I'm ready for Mind Control attack to steal a minion, but I don't have the mana for it. So I want to actually do that combo if I can. Let's go ahead and play the Berserker. Taunt. Card-wise, I'm okay, but this Pint-Sized Summoner and not having... Well, actually, this deck is usually really good at killing things, but I had no True Silvers, no Hammers. Didn't have my Bluegill Warrior, my Stormwind Knight. I had Blessing of Kings, but he had a Taunt in play. Yeah, it's just unlucky I didn't have any removal, so kind of sucks. I'm still in the game, though. I'm not giving up right now, but he can play a 6-drop here. And Scarlet Purifier really just doesn't do very much, unfortunately. Pop the spiders if they're not already popped, and then I can play Mind Control attack and steal something, but it's just going to be most likely a 1-1. The best I could steal is this Pint-Sized Summoner. Okay, he's actually just going to kill my Berserker that way. Ah, and draw a card. Okay, interesting choice. I would have just done the damage. He gets rid of the Divine Shield and pops the spiders to finish it off. I'm not sure that was really worth it. Consecration would have been pretty good here, but I don't have Consecration, of course. Alright, nothing with Death Rattle for this Purifier to hit anymore. Let's steal. I mean, hopefully the Acolyte is the best thing. And I actually, wow, I actually got the best thing. That's very, very, very lucky. I'll play the Purifier. Even though it dies the Pine-sized Summoner just as well as a Recruit would have, I didn't want to play the Recruit because they can get shapeshifted. 1 in 5 odds of stealing this Acolyte is pretty insane. If it had stolen anything else, it could have used the Acolyte to just kill it and draw cards. That was a pretty insane turn of luck, I have to confess. Right, Ogre Brute doesn't matter yet. Shapeshift. I'm assuming he has a spell here. He's going to throw all of his 1/1s away into my 3/3 so that I can't get cards off the Acolyte. That is also well played. Okay, so he does a pretty good job of taking care of business, given that I just got insanely lucky. Okay, I can't kill this thing, unfortunately. But I'm going to hope for the best. Let's take 2 cards. That wouldn't have done anything. Let's do... Oh, right, I could have waited for another card. Let's do this, get another card. Alright, so what's happening now is I took a lot of health, but I'm actually fine card-wise. And I have Equality, which could be used in conjunction with Hammer of Wrath to kill anything he'd play. Alright, he ends up hitting my face instead of the Cult Master, which isn't necessarily bad for him because getting damage on me brings me closer to dying. If you have a mech, and okay, so nothing there. He says natural mistake. I don't think he means it as a mistake. I think it was just like a damn. Because if he had hit my face, it was just as likely to do anything. Bomb Lobber, huh? Alright, if I play the Bomb Lobber, I don't get to play Hammer of Wrath. But I feel like it's just better to do this anyway. Because I can trade the... Well, okay, so if I play the Bomb Lobber, I kill one, I trade the Cult Master in for the other. I don't have the kill for the other minion. If I Hammer of Wrath... With 4 mana left, I can kill the other minion too. Okay, so I think I actually want to do Hammer of Wrath here. It gives me up a card, clears his board, and lets me keep my Cult Master. Alright, so if I win this game, I'm going to be honest, it was entirely lucky. I mean, okay, the luck kind of balances out. I was grossly unlucky in that I didn't get any removal at all for like a freaking Pine-sized Summoner, but then I was very lucky that I got the Acolyte of Pain, so it kind of balanced out. Take control of random enemy secret. He's going to Savage Roar. Is he going to hit the Cult Master? I hope he does, because if he hits the Cult Master, that shows he's not confident about being able to kill me, and indeed he is not confident about being able to kill me, which is very, very good. Okay, I'd like to play the Sunwalker to protect this guy, but if I do that, I cannot kill the Kizian Mystic, which sounds like Korean Mystic to me for some reason. Let's go ahead and just kill it. We'll let him Shapeshift to kill off my Stormwind Knight. He definitely did his duty. Let's armor up, and at this point, I can't really afford to hold back, so I'm just going to play the Geomancer. A swipe will clear my board now, but I've still got the lead on cards and a Sunwalker to boot. So I guess Blessing of Might and Equality are due as cards, but with Sunwalker I can get a reinforcement to stick. Okay, no swipe. He has the Iron Bark, and here I think it's just time to use Equality. It's unfortunate that all my minions are then so vulnerable, but honestly, well, let's think. I could do the Blessing of Might for 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just throw these things in a Blessing at it. Save the Equality for later. Is that actually better? I don't think it's actually better. Let's just Equality. I think he would have used Swipe if he had it. So I bet he doesn't have it. So I can play the Sunwalker, make a Recruit, still swing at him for 7 damage, which is a respectable amount of damage. And okay, now I'm doing really well. My health is high enough that I won't get burned down, especially because I've got this Taunt. Very durable Taunt. He wants a silence for this so he can shapeshift and start picking off my minions, but his health is starting to get low. Alright, one of his 2 cards was a draw, so it's fine. He gets to draw a card. Luckily there's no Gadgets and Auctioneer out here. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. True Silver, I'm probably just going to hit him in the face if I can to start healing up a little bit. And burning him out. I mean, he's getting low, and I've got 4, 5, 7, 10, 12. I've actually got lethal damage with Blessing of Might on the table. He doesn't even bother shapeshifting. I guess he knows the end is coming. So that was some of the luckiest thing I've seen on the channel. But again, before you dismiss, this is Boris Luxact, a 1 in 5 Acolyte of Pain. Remember, I was grossly unlucky to begin with that I didn't have any removal for a Pine-sized Summoner. So I think that was pretty fair. Alright, we're actually coming up on exactly 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and pause it here then. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to help me out. And in the next video, we're going to continue this run. I think it's actually going to be 3 videos in a row where I end at 7 wins and then start the next video off seeing how far I can go. Pretty good times here for Papa Boris in the arena. Take care, everybody.